Alright, we're going to take a look at powers now. So one thing that some people tend to kind of mix up a little bit are the following. So 2 by 7. 2 by 7 is 2 sevens, so that's 7 plus 7, which is 14. On the other hand, this thing we call 7 to the power of 2. So this up here is called the power. So what we have here is 7 to the power of 2. And what this means is, it means 7 multiplied by 7. And that's 49. Alright. 4 to the power of 2, or 4 squared, or 7 squared, sometimes it's called squared. So 4 to the power of 2 is 4 by 4, which is 16. And 4 to the power of 3, and this is why the 2 is important here, why it's important that it's a 2. 4 to the power of 3 means 4 by 4 by another 4. So 4 to the power of 2 means you multiply 2 4s together. 4 to the power of 3 means you multiply 3 4s together. So 4 by 4 is 16, by another 4 is 64. Alright? And you can make the powers as big as you like. So 2 to the power of 5 would be 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. 5 times. There are 5 2's all multiplied, and they're not added, they're multiplied together. So the power of means you're going to take this number, you multiply it by itself this many times. Alright, so you take the 4, you multiply it by itself, you get 3 of them. So 4 by 4 by 4. You take the 2, you multiply 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So 2 to the power of 5 is 32. Alright, one last one. Just to show you that you can't mix up the order, or you shouldn't mix up the order. You can mix it up, but you won't be right. So 4 to the power of 3 means 4 by 4 by 4. 3 to the power of 4 means 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. So there's 4 of them there. So it means you take the 3 and you multiply it together 4 times. So 3 by 3 is 9, by 3 is 27, by another 3 is 81. So that is different to this one up here. Okay, the two of these are clearly different. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look just at fairly small powers of x. We're going to look at multiplying some terms together. So let's have a look at, well, we'll start with y. So let's look at what would y by y be. Well, from the last kind of an example, 4 by 4 is 4 squared, or 4 to the power of 2. 7 by 7 was 7 to the power of 2. 4 by 4 was 4 to the power of 2. So y by y is going to be y to the power of 2. And z by z is going to be z to the power of 2. And h by h is going to be h to the power of 2. And m by m by m is going to be m to the power of 3. Alright, and q by q by q by q by q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not going to be 5q. If you were adding them together, you'd have 5 q's. That's 5q. But because you're multiplying them by each other, it's q to the power of 5. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to multiply, let's say, 2x multiplied by 5x. And now it might become clear why I write the x's in a curly kind of way, because I don't want to get them confused with the multiplied sign. Alright, so 2x by 5x, like when we're adding or subtracting terms, we keep the same kind of terms together. So this is 2 by x by 5 by x. So we rewrite it as 2 by 5 by x by x. Okay, so we write the 2 by the 5, the two constants, the two, or the coefficients really, The two coefficients, we bring them out the front, the numbers, and then we do the letter by the letter, x by x. Alright? 2 5s are 10. X by x, just like y by y, or z by z, or h by h, x by x is x squared, or x to the power of 2. So 2x by 5x is 10x squared. So again, we put the like terms together. So we can't do anything with 2 by x. We can just leave it as 2x. But we can do something with a 2 by a 5. We can work out what that is. And we can do something with x by x. We can work out that as x squared. Alright. So let's try something maybe a bit trickier. So let's say 2x squared times, let's say 7x. Okay. When you've got a bracket and no sign, then we mean multiply. Alright. So we'll put the like terms together. So we've got 2 times 7. And we'll put the variables together. So they're the numbers or the constants together. We put the variables x squared times x. Okay. 2 by 7 shouldn't be difficult. That's 14. Now the question is, what's x squared times x? This is as high as we'll probably go for the moment. If we come over to the side, x squared, that's really x times x. That's x squared. Times x, so that's x squared. Alright, x squared, x by x, times another x. So now I have 3 x's all multiplied together. So try to keep this separate. They're not being added, so it's not 3x. They're being multiplied. So this is x to the power of 3. Alright, just like at the top of the screen there, we have m by m by m is m to the power of 3, or m cubed. So x by x by x down at the bottom of the screen is x cubed, or x to the power of 3. So this is 14 x cubed. Alright. And we're going to do one last one. We'll leave it at that then, for this multiplying malarkey. So say we have 7xy squared multiplied by 5x squared y. Okay. So the first thing we do, again, there's no sign, so I'm multiplying everything here. So I'll put the 7 by the 5 together. Think of them as kind of one part of the sum. I'll do the x's next. So I have an x by an x squared. So x here by x squared. And then over here I've y squared times y. Okay. So we have to work out what these things are. So we met this the last time. X is just x. X squared is x by x. So x by x squared, I've got 3 x's all multiplied together. So that's going to give me x cubed. So 7 5s are 35. 35. X by x by x is x cubed. And looking at the y's, I've got y squared, which is y by y, by another y here. So y by y by y, so that's y cubed, or y to the power of 3. So 35 x cubed y cubed, or 35 x to the power of 3 y to the power of 3. Alright, so keep the different things separate, keep your numbers together, keep your different letters go together, so put the x's together, put the y's together, and work each one out separately. Because you're multiplying everything, it doesn't make a difference what order you do it in. So remember, for instance, if I'm multiplying 2 by 3 by 5, right, I get 2 3s are 6, by 5 is 30. Well, you know, that's the same as 5 by 3 by 2. I can swap around the order. 5 3s are 15, by 2 is 30. Or I could write it as 3 by 2 by 5. So again, that's 30. Or I can swap around the order any way I like. As long as everything is being multiplied, there's no problem swapping around the order. So once everything's been multiplied, you can swap around the order to suit yourself. all the numbers together, each of the separate letters goes together, and then you work out each. It's like having 3 different individual sums. You work out each sum separately and write them all together as your answer. So it's 35 multiplied by x cubed multiplied by y cubed.